Hi, Jane here. Just a really short video where I want to tell you about my new David Bowie portrait and the background and the ideas behind it. So David is such a familiar face to everybody. I need to portray him in a completely new light. My sort of goal as an artist is to always create something that no one's ever seen before. So I can go wild with David Bowie because he's so experimental. I can portray him however I want. Anyway, I've done 3 portraits of him in the past, so I'll show you those first. I'm a stitch artist, I'm a textile artist, but it doesn't mean that I necessarily need to sew a material. So here's one of David I did a while ago. It's got kind of like Ashes to Ashes vibes. These aren't originals, these are prints. I've sold the originals, lucky me. And his costume is made of Joker cards from like a deck of cards. I steal them and people give them to me, and basically I collect literally everything, but it does always come in handy. The next one I'll show you is where I'm looking at David Bowie's obsession with Japanese culture, Japanese theatre, kabuki theatre. So in this one I've sewn his kimono from, it's called washi paper, antique washi paper, and it's got a sacred text written into it. And the last one I'll show you, I suppose my most recent finished one. I like motorbikes, so I wanted to design David Bowie a crash helmet because I can't I? But obviously it like has to relate to him in some way. So the butterfly on the top is based on the butterfly, hang on, I've got to read this, Bicyclus Sigiacidorum. That's Latin for Ziggy Stardust. So whoever like found this butterfly has called it David Bowie, which is really cool, isn't it? So the latest portrait that I'm going to do, I've become really interested in Lindsay Kemp. So Lindsay Kemp is a dancer and a mime artist, very experimental dancer as well. So he teaches David Bowie and then later on Kate Bush how to show emotions through movement. He's a really interesting person. When I'm researching him online, I find out that there's a dance piece which features him and David Bowie called the Piero in Turquoise. Remember that. So also, I've lived in Newcastle for 33 years, so I like anything northeastern. It's such a brilliant place to live. I only find out that Lindsay Kemp is from South Shields, which really interests me because post-war South Shields is like a very tough industrial shipping industry, maritime